in this video, I'm going to show you how to make the garden tools. So I'm going to show you first how to make the soil paper bag. And for this one, you just need to cut a brown paper bag or other brown material in 95 by 55 millimeter, and then fold it into half, and then bring one end to the center and apply glue. Spread the glue and then make an overlap and glue the other end. And then next you want to fold the sides and then try to make them even with each other. And then after that, open the flap like so. And then fold both ends again. This is where we are going to glue the pieces together. So go ahead and apply glue and then glue them together like so. And then I also folded the upper edge of the paper bag so that it would look like it's been used and it's been opened. So just make a small slit and then start folding the edges towards the bottom. And then I used colored pens to draw decoration on the paper bag. And then next I mix the soil with glue and then set it aside. And afterwards I also filled the paper bag with styrofoam. And then after that, I filled the top with the soil with glue. And then next, we are going to make the hand shovel. And for this one, I am using a metal sheet and also a cocktail stick. So cut 2 pieces of metal sheet and then glue them using a metal adhesive because the normal glue or regular glue doesn't adhere to it. And then sandwich the cocktail stick between the 2 metal sheets, press them together, and then if you have clamp, then clamp them together. Once the adhesive is completely dry, draw or trace your shovel and then cut the excess material. And then use the nail file to smoothen the edges. And then use the stylus ball to create the dent or to curve the shovel. And then after that, just set it aside. We will paint it later. And the next, I am going to make the miniature scissors, and for this one, I am just using a scrapbook material. And what I'm going to do is to stack them together. And once you are satisfied with the thickness of your scissors, you can set it aside and we will paint it later. And the last thing that I'm going to make is the hedge trimmer. And for this one, I am using the same principle as what we did with the scissors. So I was just stacking papers to make it thicker. And at the very end, I covered it with a metal sheet. For the handle, I am using a 2mm thick craft wood, and then I just cut it and rounded one edge with a nail file. And then I made a small slit on the handle where the scissor would go. And then just apply glue to the scissor side and then sandwich them together with the handle. I know that I said earlier that the glue doesn't work, but in this case it worked because it is metal to wood and not metal to metal. And this is how it looks like. And I also bended the handle so that it would look more 3D and not flat. And lastly, we are going to paint the garden tools, and for this one you can choose any colors that you like. I am using acrylic paint and also oil-based paint, especially for the metals. And here is the final look of the garden tools. And I also used a pencil to mark the scissors to make it look realistic. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to click subscribe and get notified for new videos. Thank you and have a great day. Bye bye.